Hey, Audrey, I'm really sorry to drop this on you out of the blue.
Huh? Jeremy, what's going on? Did something happen?
Yeah, we've got a system emergency at one of our client sites. Something totally crashed, and now I've got to head over and deal with it right away.
Oh no! That sounds like a nightmare. Do you have any idea how long it's gonna take?
Honestly, I wish I knew, but it's looking like I probably won't be home until morning. It's one of those nights.
Uh-oh.
Man, this sucks. I was already planning on tonight being a pretty late night, and it just got even later. It's not like I didn't have enough work on my plate already. We're in the middle of a big project as it is. I'm so sorry, Audrey. I know we haven't had much time to spend together lately.
Well, I guess this kind of comes with the territory, right? You being a system engineer and all. These kinds of emergencies just pop up with zero warning. Plus, you've been trying to put in extra hours so you can actually take time off for the wedding and the honeymoon like we planned. But it's okay. Don't feel too bad about it. I'm all right. You've got a lot on your plate right now.
Thanks. Really, I appreciate that more than you know. But I still feel bad. I wanted to be home with you tonight.
It's okay, really. But you have to promise me one thing. Next week's wedding and our honeymoon afterward? No canceling. No last-minute system meltdowns ruining everything. I mean it.
I swear that's not gonna happen. My manager and the whole team already said they've got my back. They'll cover everything while I'm away. You don't have to worry about that.
All right. That actually makes me feel a lot better.
Good. Anyway, I'm just pulling up to the client's office now.
Okay. Deep breath. You've got this. Good luck in there. And text me later if you get a minute, okay?
Will do. Talk to you soon.
Hey, Sean. You're on your way to my place right now, aren't you? Well, guess what, babe? I just got the best news I've gotten all week. Jeremy suddenly got called into overtime, so he's stuck at work all night and won't be home until morning. That means we get to spend even more time together than we thought. Wow, when I think about it, this might actually be the first time we've spent the whole evening together at my place. There won't be anything getting in our way tonight, Sean. Just thinking about it is making me feel all warm and tingly. I want you here now. Hurry up and get over here.
Hey, Audrey. Sorry to bother you at this hour. Is now an okay time to talk?
Jeremy, what are you doing texting me? Aren't you still in the middle of that emergency job?
Yeah, technically I am, but I managed to step away for a short break.
Wait, really? I thought it was some urgent system crash or whatever. You're allowed to take breaks during something like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, even in urgent situations, you can't just keep working non-stop. That'd be a recipe for disaster. When the job involves super detailed stuff like this, not taking a break actually makes it more likely I'll mess something up.
Huh, I guess that makes sense.
By the way, you're up a lot later than usual. Normally you'd be fast asleep by this hour of the night.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. But with you not here, I ended up just kinda zoning out. I put on a DVD and figured I'd relax for a bit, and next thing I know, it's already this late.
Ah, I see. So you're still up.
Of course I am. You can see I'm messaging you, can't you?
Yeah, you are, aren't you? But you know, it's the funniest thing. When I glanced through the crack in the bedroom door just now, the bed looked completely wrecked. Like all the sheets were crumpled up and on the floor.
Huh? Wait, what?
Oh, and there was something else. There's a leather jacket with a big tiger breathing fire on the back lying here in the hallway. That's not really my style. I don't own anything like that. It's also definitely a man's size, so I know it's not yours, which is weird, because as far as I know, I'm the only guy who's supposed to be in this apartment.
Hold on.
Huh. I don't know what it is, but something seems off about the apartment.
Jeremy? What's going on? You're talking like you're actually in our apartment right now.
That's because I am.
What? You're not at work?
Yeah, the client's office just so happened to be literally 5 minutes away from here, so I used my break to come check in. I told my boss what was going on, and he sent over another engineer to take over. I handed off everything and headed straight home.
But why?
Do you honestly mean to tell me you still haven't noticed?
Noticed? Noticed what?
Oh boy. Scroll up, Audrey. You'll see.
Scroll up?
I'll take your total silence as a sign that you realized what happened. You thought you were texting your little boyfriend, but you actually sent all that sweet, steamy nonsense to me. You know, your fiancé, the guy who actually lives with you, the guy you're supposed to be marrying next week. It's really helpful that you went out of your way to blow the lid on your own affair to me. You saved me a bunch of money on hiring a private investigator.
Wait, Jeremy, just hold on a second. This isn't what it looks like.
Isn't it? This guy Sean that you were texting, I mean, come on, that's my cousin. That tiger print jacket lying in the hallway is so his style that it's hilarious. I don't think he has a single piece of clothing without some lame tiger printed on it.
I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong.
Really? Because I picked up that jacket and guess what I found in the pocket? Sean's phone. No passcode, just sitting there unlocked like a big dumb confession.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, dead serious. The guy's screwing around with his cousin's fiancée and he doesn't even have the basic sense to lock his phone.
Oh no!
And you? You accidentally texted me all your lovey-dovey filth thinking I was him. How the hell did I end up engaged to the dumbest cheater on the planet?
Jeremy, come on!
Let's take a look through your actual texts with him, shall we? Let's see. Looks like this thing with Sean has been going on for about 6 months, then? The fact that I didn't notice makes me feel like an idiot, but you clearly stopped feeling guilty a long time ago. Or maybe you never felt bad in the first place.
Please stop! Don't read any more texts!
I've never really understood the mentality of a cheater. Obviously, it's a moral failure, but it's also just dumb. Like you're gonna get caught sooner or later, why not just break up and do it the right way?
Look, it's not just my fault.
Excuse me?
You're the one who's always busy. You're never around. We're living together, but we never spend time together. Do you expect me to believe things will get better once we're married?
I was under the impression that you were aware of how demanding my job was and that you were cool with it.
Are you kidding me? That was obviously a lie. You should have realized that I wasn't getting enough attention from you.
I've apologized to you for how busy I am countless times, but even if I didn't, that doesn't give you an excuse to cheat on me, and with my cousin of all people. If you were really that lonely, then you should have been honest with me. You know, like use your words, communicate. I think that's pretty important for people getting married.
He was there for me. Every time I needed him, he came running right away. And I mean, he's your cousin, so he kind of looked like you too. We just, we had good chemistry.
Of course, he came running. He's got nowhere else to be. He doesn't have a job. He's literally doing nothing with his life.
Wait, what are you talking about?
He got fired over a year ago. He screwed up big time at his last job, and now he's living off his parents. And he's got no plans to get himself back on his feet either. He's just fine with the way things are.
No way.
What, did you think he actually had a job? According to your message history, you were letting him come over in the middle of the day on weekdays.
I thought, maybe he was working from home? I guess I just didn't think about it too hard.
Yeah, that seems to be a pattern for you.
Okay, fine, you win. Look, Sean and I already talked about this and we both agreed it's over. We're breaking up, so let's just drop this, all right? Problem solved.
What?
This is kind of silly. We're in the same place, but we're texting back and forth. I'm coming out of the bathroom now, okay? Let's have a good old-fashioned face-to-face, heart-to-heart talk. Jeremy? Hey, so where are our clothes? And why can't I open the bedroom door?
Oh, your clothes? I tossed them out the front door.
You what?
Wow, you're really bad at noticing things, aren't you? You two were so busy doing all the salacious things you were doing that you didn't even notice I did you the favor of picking up your clothes.
Oh no.
I figured you two might think about making a run for it, so I piled a bunch of stuff in front of the door. You're not getting it open from your side anytime soon.
Jeremy, come on! Give us back our clothes! Do you actually want us coming out of the bedroom like this? And I just looked out the window. It's raining pretty hard now. All the clothes you threw outside are gonna get completely soaked.
What's keeping you from coming out to talk to me like you are? There's no one here who you'd be embarrassed to have see you naked. Well, maybe not yet.
Not yet? What's that supposed to mean?
I called both of our parents a little bit ago and gave Sean's folks a heads up too. They'll all be here shortly.
What? Are you insane? Why the hell would you do that? This is our issue. You didn't need to drag our families into it. At least not until we had a chance to talk things out.
Oh, I have every intention to talk things out. That's why I called everyone here.
What are you talking about?
You seriously think this is just between you and me? You cheated with my cousin. That's not some random fling with a stranger. That's family. Any infidelity is bad, but with family, that's a whole different ball game. Not to mention we have a wedding scheduled for next week. You think we could just talk this out quietly over tea? Pretend it's no big deal? You think I'm just as big of an idiot as you two are? Or do you just think I'm some kind of pathetic pushover who's gonna do everything the way you want me to? Which is it, Audrey?
Well, no, that's not what I was saying.
Good, then you understand why we're gonna talk with all of our parents in the room.
But Jeremy, do we really have to bring them into it?
I'm astonished. You still actually think that you have any right to dictate exactly how things go. Huh? What's that? Uh-oh, I can hear your voices coming from the bedroom. I see you're currently having an all-out fight over who's responsible, so I'll let you two duke it out while I wait for our family to arrive. Okay, all the parents are here now.
Wait, what? All of them?
Oh, so you finally decided to check your messages.
I just heard the doorbell, so I knew one set of parents was here, but they're all here?
Yep, it's a regular family reunion, so let's have that big grown-up talk you kept insisting on, right now.
Well, can we at least talk through the door? You can hear my voice, can't you?
Screw that.
What? Why not?
Because I don't feel like hearing the voice of a filthy slut right now.
Oh my God, that's disgusting. You can't talk to me like that. We're getting married next week.
Oh my God, no. Do you actually think we're still getting married?
Well, why not? I already told you I ended things with Sean.
You think breaking up with the guy after you got caught somehow resets everything? The fact that you cheated doesn't just wash away.
But
Nothing is gonna wash away the fact that you slept with another man.
Jeremy...
Nothing is going to erase the pain of your betrayal from my heart. That sort of stain doesn't wash out, Audrey.
Come on! You can't throw all of this on me. You're at fault too. I was lonely. You made me lonely.
I told you the project I'm on now finishes 2 days before the wedding. After that, I was finally going to have more time to spend with you.
Well...
Also, I was going to be promoted next month, and I was getting a raise. Things were finally turning around. We were going to have a stable life. Everything we dreamed about was just around the corner.
Wait, seriously? You were getting promoted? A raise too?
Yeah, not that it matters to you anymore.
But that's great news. Why wouldn't it matter to me?
Because I'm breaking up with you, you moron!
No. No, you're not. You can't. You mean you don't love me anymore? Just like that?
It's a funny thing, isn't it? Seeing the woman you love in the arms of another man can have a very negative impact on your opinion of them. Whatever positive feelings I once had for you are now all very, very not positive.
You're terrible. You're really gonna throw me away after one little mistake? Well then guess what? You're gonna pay up big time. All the wedding cancellation fees, you're gonna cover that all by yourself.
Are you kidding me?
You're the one who wanted to break up, not me. I was fine with getting married, so you should be the one paying up.
Wow! No, that's not how this works. You don't get to betray me and then expect me to pick up the bill. Why on earth would I allow you to get away with this scot-free? You're right about one thing, the wedding is definitely gonna be canceled. The honeymoon too. And I'm not paying 1 cent to cancel all that stuff. You are!
You expect me to cover everything?
Yep, every single cent. As for what happens next, I'm leaving that to our parents. They can deal with the mess you made in the living room. I'm done here. I'm gonna pack my stuff and I'll be spending the night at my coworker's place. Tomorrow morning, I've got an appointment with a law firm where one of my friends works. I'm gonna get this handled legally and officially.
A lawyer? Are you serious right now?
Absolutely. You are so deep in your own fantasy world it's impossible to have a real conversation with you. Plus, just looking at you and Sean makes me want to throw up, so I'd rather let a professional handle the rest. That way I don't have to hear another word out of your filthy mouth.
Please, Jeremy, can't we just sit down and talk this out? Face to face, just you and me. Jeremy, come on! Don't do this!
What happened afterward was pure chaos. From across the street, I could still hear Audrey and Sean screaming and sobbing, begging for forgiveness like their lives depended on it. At the same time, their parents were frantically trying to calm them down while also falling over themselves apologizing to my parents. It was a complete mess with yelling, crying, lecturing, and apologies all happening at once. After I finished packing up my things, I told everyone I'd be handling everything through a lawyer and left the house without looking back. Apparently, not long after that, both Audrey and Sean were taken home by their respective parents, dragged out in shame, I imagine. With the help of the family, we reached a settlement where Audrey and Sean would each pay half the costs for all the wedding-related cancellations. For them, that was just the beginning of a long road of debt. Now they're both living under strict supervision by their families with no help and no handouts. Word is they're barely scraping by, working multiple jobs each just to make their monthly payments. Sean got sent to work at a company run by his uncle, where he has the privilege of being the guy who scrubs out the inside of garbage trucks after they're emptied. Meanwhile, Audrey's parents shipped her off to live with her aunt. Her aunt runs a women's correctional facility, and she's having Audrey do odd jobs alongside all the inmates. They're exhausted, broke, and completely miserable. Can't say I feel bad for them, though. Actions have consequences, and they're finding that out the hard way.